Okay, so today we're gonna start. Did we start with a template last class? I think we did, didn't we? Huh? Did we? We did. Oh, we searched templates too, didn't we? Let's put in holiday. Holla, Holiday. Let's see what comes up. Oh my God! Look how cute this one is. Holiday there. That's Christmas. They got. Oh, this one's quite nice. You got a little Hanukkah one there. Cherry blossoms. Oh, there is. Nah, that's not a PowerPoint though. That's for Word. Yes, that's a Word one. You want to do the invitation, Instagram invitation and holiday landscape. How about that? I'm gonna try that. Look at that. Ooh, it's got a lot of images in there. Oh, they got beer. There we go. Oh, there's a whole bunch of different ones in here. Okay, that's what it is. How about we do dinner at my place? We'll do a Thanksgiving dinner presentation. How about that? Okay. Okay, let's do a Thanksgiving dinner presentation. I don't know how to use this for my master though. Let's see how we can use this for my master. So master's under view, and we got slide master right here, right? Okay, so then I go to the top one. Don't know. Remember, we're going to add our background in there first. So I went to slide master first. And so remember how to add a background? So go again to get to the masters under view, slide master right here. It's view, slide master. And I click on the first one up here. If you want it on every screen, you go here. And then to put a background in there under the slide master option, there should be one for background styles. You can do the solid one. I'm going to put in that wonderful picture in there. So if you do background styles, you can do picture. Remember this one, picture right here. And then go file, and I should have a turkey on my desktop. And I'm going to put in the leaves. I have leaves. There we go. Now that's way too busy for my slides, right? Way too busy. So what could you do? You change the transparency. Oh, there we go. Nice, subtle. Look at that. Just a little bit of leaves in the background there. How about that? So again, if you're going to use a background image, make sure you tone it down. Don't use a whole background image. Nobody's going to be able to read that on a full photo with all those textures in there and all those colors. If you don't like the background color, you can actually, I think, adjust the color here. Is this? No, not there. I thought there was a way to adjust the color, so well, let's not worry about it. Like right now, when you do the transparency, it fades it to the background, which is white, so you're getting this white. But maybe if you had a background color, you could have it fade to something like that. I just don't know at this point. Whatever. Wait, what if you originally set the background color to a different solid? Like a solid here? Yeah. And then like my orange right there, and then do this. And then I don't know if that works. That was a good idea, though. Oh, maybe it looks a little different. No, it looks the same. I don't know. That is a good idea, though. Okay, let's go through. We're going to do it one more time. Last time, I said that last time, but let's do it one more time. How do I put my footer in? Insert. Slide number. Click on all of them. Remember, the footer is Option G. And put your name in there. Don't show untitled slide. So you remember how to do that? Oh, we didn't do handout notes either. We got to do that still too. Whoosh. We got a lot to do today. And apply to all. Then if you want, you can change your title. If you want, click on there and change the title under home. You can change the font. So sick of that horrible font. That's default. So what font you want? We want a Thanksgiving font. What's a good party font? This one? Is that party font? That's close enough, party font. Okay, so everybody got the master? You got your footer, you got your background, you change the font if you want. When you're done with your master, make sure you go back to slide master and say close master. Do not build your slides in the master. Close master. See it right here? Now you say, well, why don't I see my master? Well, they're just giving you examples of what screens you could make here. That's all this template was right here. So you can delete all these if you want. And then to make a slide, we go under new slide and you'll see your option up here. See it right here? So I'm going to make a new title slide. And of course we can make a title. Oh, this should not be on a title. Is this a title slide? Ooh, which one is a title slide? Which one? Oh, title only. There we go. That should be a title slide. But my numbers are showing up here. Maybe when I present it won't show up. I don't know. Could be a problem. Could be a problem. Okay, let's put our title in. We're doing what? We're making a presentation for people to come to your house for a Thanksgiving party, right? So let's do Thanksgiving party. Thanksgiving's one word? And then we want to put some text in there that tells us who we are. So let's put a text box in there. And it's for, put your name in there or buy that. And then if you want, there we go. Then we can add a graphic if we want. Let's put one of our animated GIFs right in the title. How about that? Now to put an animated GIF into your presentation, you just insert it like any other image. It's not a video. You insert an animated GIF like an image. To put that in, I'm going to go under Insert. I'm going to say Picture, and I'm going to say Picture from File. Picture from File. Then I'm going to choose one of my animated GIFs. How about this one? You can change the size of it. Now it's not going to play. You say, well, why doesn't it play? Animated GIF. Well, it plays when you play your presentation. So if I start my presentation here, is that cool or what? Okay, so animated GIFs, you will not see them when you're building your presentation, but when you present your presentation, it should do the animation. And yeah, the title's on the first screen here. I don't know why. Probably because I deleted all the template stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll see if we can cover it up later. Okay, everybody ready to continue? Nice title slide would be good. Some kind of nice eye candies like this. The word eye candy means just something fun. You know, you want to start your presentation off with a good, hey, right? Animated GIF might be a good way to get it there. The other nice thing about animated GIF is that it doesn't take a lot of memory. The reason why animated GIFs are small is because they're only 256 colors or less. It's always been a requirement of a GIF. The whole GIF format is a very low image format. If you've ever tried to see a video that's been made into an animated GIF, it looks kind of pixelated and stuff. It's because the color depth of the image has been reduced. Okay, so there's my animated GIF. So let's move on. We were gonna do we're gonna make a chart. Okay, so let's make a pie chart of the things that we will serve at our Thanksgiving dinner. Right? Let's make a pie chart. So let's make a new slide. So again, to do new slide is under Insert, New Slide. They don't really have, these options are weird because I chose, how about title and content? How about that? Title and content. And this is what to bring to party. And then to do our chart, you'll notice that you have this one right here. Remember, this is like it's like a little, it'll open up Excel. Do you remember that? So if I click on here, watch what happens. This middle one right here, this one right here. If I click on the insert chart here, it's going to say what kind of chart. We're going to do a pie chart. And we're going to do, how about, you want to do a 3D one or you want to do 2D? 3D or 2D? You guys want to try 3D? 3D. Okay, again, it goes to Excel, and so we're not doing sales. We're doing, this is going to be food. And what food are we bringing? We're going to bring turkey. Turkey. What else do you bring? Potatoes, right? Potatoes. What else do we have on Thanksgiving? What's that? Macaroni, no. Macaroni and cheese? How about a pie? What else? What? Gravy? Stuffing. Okay, I need one more. Apple. Oh no, we're gonna pie. Beer. There we go, beer. So turkey's gonna be most of my meal. So maybe what, 35%. Potatoes will be 25% of my meal. A pie will be 20%. Gravy will be 5%. Stuffing is pretty good. We'll put that at 10%. And beer will be, whoosh, we need a lot of that. Let's do 60% of that. Okay, notice how there's a little blue box, right? This little blue box dictates where the data is. Okay, so if you don't want something, move the blue box above it. And beer won't be included in your thing. Or move it down. As you're building your chart, remember you can minimize. You can minimize and see what it looks like right inside PowerPoint. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Or you could go right back to PowerPoint. Boom. Back to the Excel and change something. Okay. Everybody got that? It's like a little version of PowerPoint or of Excel. In addition, if you double click on your chart, you still have your options over here for your chart. If you remember when we were doing charts inside of Excel, do you remember that? You can do things like we can add the chart elements over here in the upper left corner. See that up here in the upper left corner? What we want to do is we want to add what? We want to add a label maybe. There we go. It has the numbers in there. See that? And then we should probably put percentages in there. Right? And we don't really need a legend. Food. Nah, I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. How about we animate it so that the pie slices come in as we're doing our presentation? Okay, so if you want to animate it. Now, it didn't work for me last time. Remember that? When I was trying to animate something last time, I was struggling. But some of you got that to work, right? Do you remember that? Let's see if we can do that again. So again, I'm going to click here. To animate my pies coming in, we're going to go under animation, and we have fly in. We'll have the pies come flying in. So again, I selected my pie. I went to fly in. Now it does the whole thing all at once, but you can also go to where it says chart animation and say, right, it says group and say by category. And then it should give you these numbers over here, and each number represents a different pie coming in. And one of the things is those different numbers will represent the pies coming in, and you can reorder them by reordering the numbers. Now it's going to start with number 1 first. So if we want to see what that's going to look like, there's like a little, see there's like a little play option right here. If I click on that, you'll see it does that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and then that one. So it goes kind of in order. But if you want to change that, you can actually drag, see these numbers over here? You can drag them. You should be able to drag them. Oh, here, you drag them over here. You should drag them in this window. I swear you can do that. It's not letting me do it?
The arrows are not.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. I remember you were able to do that. Maybe timing. Don't know. But hey, that doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? Did it? Let's play our slideshow. Let's see what it looks like. So we got a nice animated GIF. We're going to a Thanksgiving party at Jeff's house. Woo. We're going to go boom. What am I going to bring? Who's bringing the turkey? Somebody's bringing turkey, I hope. Somebody's bringing potatoes. Pie. You got your gravy. You got your stuffing. And then the most important is the beer. Okay. We'll take. You want to pause for a minute? Let's pause for a minute. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about audio. So there's different ways of putting audio into your presentation. In addition, sometimes different formats of audio might not work. I find MP3s that work very well. Okay, but sometimes I've had problems with waves or AIFF and things like that. And the Windows. I know you would think that Windows Media Audio, since it's a Microsoft, would work great. I swear, the best, the easiest audio, I swear, is the MP3. So let's look at where we can download some sounds and put into our presentation. Of course, there's a lot of sound websites out there that you can go to, but a lot of those are kind of virus-filled kind of things. There's sound effects places that you can download. And so, I mean, you can go to Google and type in sound effects. And of course, there's a whole bunch of them in there. Freesounds.org. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for turkey sound. Well, I'm going to do a couple different sounds. How about turkey sounds? No. Turkey goblin in a barn. There we go. Let's hear that. Okay, so if you find one you like, you can download it. At least on this website, it looks like it's an MP3. See how I rolled over it? And you can right-click and save link as, and it should download. Uh-oh, this doesn't look like what I was looking for. No, I can't right-click. Save link as. I don't know. That looks. I wanted it. Maybe I have. Oh, you have to log in to download. Oh. Okay, that's kind of evil. I have to log in to download. That's not free if I have to log in and give my password and stuff like that. Okay, where else do you think you'll find some nice stuff? How about my favorite website? What's my favorite website? From the first week of school. Archive.org. Archive.org. We could probably put maybe not the Wayback Machine. Let's go down here and let's put in Peanuts. Peanuts music. Is that Peanuts? Is that Oh, these are like Peanuts. I wanted the who made the Peanuts music? Oh, here it is. Here's the Peanuts soundtrack. Oh, it even has karaoke lyrics. Whoosh, whatever that was. Oh, here we can borrow Snoopy's birthday party. Guess who's invited? No. Anybody find anything on here? Rockabye Snoopy. No, I guess I'm not gonna get my Peanuts music, am I? No. I guess this is the closest I'm gonna get to my Peanuts music here. Let's see, it's a little bit off tempo here, I guess, but hey. Again, if you come down here, you should have an MP3 right here. Do you see it right here? At least on the archive. Do you remember where I was showing you how to download the archive.org here? So we can right-click on that and say Save Link As. And this looks like it's going to work. So I'm going to put that in there. And then let's do a soundtrack that we can play throughout the whole presentation, because I want to show you how to, so let's say we want to have a nice, so Thanksgiving's usually in the fall. How about the wind blowing? How about like a wind soundtrack throughout the whole presentation? Can we do that? How about we type in wind blowing? Let's try that. Wind blowing. Wind blowing sound. Let's try that. And we want something that's kind of long so it plays through the whole thing. Portugal? Wind blowing? Squamish? Wind blowing? Squamish? My diapers are blowing in the wind? Really? My diapers are blowing. Tallgrass prairie wind blowing. Well, that sounds interesting. 4 minutes? No, that's not fun. It's too scary. Well, I just want like whoosh. You know, I wanted something nice. It sounds like, nice whoosh. Okay, this sounds good. Okay, so let's do this one for background sounds. Okay, we'll just go with this for now. So I'm going to download this one. Again, I like the MP3. Seems to work the best for me. Then, of course, you have, that's fine. Okay, so the two types of sounds we're going to put in right now will be, one will be a background that goes through the whole presentation. The other one will be when we click a button, it plays a sound, right? So just like you would click a button to play some video, you can click a button and play some sound. And in fact, if you want a video, you can include a video here. Let's just download a video so we see how to do that as well. Because I know up to now we've been just embedding. We were clicking and going to YouTube, right? But you can embed a video into here. It just has to be on your computer with the PowerPoint file. Kind of unlike the YouTube one. So if you want, let's find a video we can download. What kind of video? How about we just type in Thanksgiving and see what kind of video pops up? How about that? Thanksgiving. What's 108 Thanksgiving? What's that? Okay, and let's see. Oh, what is this? There's a sound here for Thanksgiving. What is this? Oh, that looks a little religious to me here. Let's go with something else. Is there a? Oh, here's a Thanksgiving. Oh, what's this one? Whoosh. Wow, that's a little crazy, but hey. At least it's short. Oh, here we go. There's people cutting turkey. Oh, look how cute that is. Aw. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that crazy one we just saw. Where was it? Was it this one? No. The one I just, oh, that was this one. Okay, again, if I was going to embed a video in there, I might use the H.264. Okay, what is H.264? YouTube, right? So that's the one I might use. To download that, I'm going to right click on that and save that one into my folder. And then make sure you save your PowerPoint into the same folder. Why would I save the PowerPoint into the same folder? Because that way it can make the connection between the video file and the PowerPoint file. They need to go together. So saving them in the same folder will really make your life a lot easier. Okay?
So this is like embedding through a file, not through the URL.
Yeah, we're gonna do internal. Then I'll show you how to turn it in on Canvas. Okay? The easiest way to turn it in on Canvas would be to compress it as a zip and turn in the zip in. That way you have the video, audio, and PowerPoint all together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We'll do that at the end. I'll show you how to turn it in Canvas. But let's do a new slide. Let's do a new slide. Insert new slide. And let's do, again, I'm going to do title and content here. And when you do title and content, you'll notice you have, I'm going to type in let's here with an A from Thanksgiving. So we'll include our soundtrack. Now, I don't have a button down here for soundtrack, do I? Look at this. There's no button down here for soundtrack. There's a button for video, but there's not one for soundtrack. So if I go to my, so that doesn't work. So what you need to do is we can delete that. That doesn't matter. We can get rid of it. But you can insert audio this way. Under the insert window, you'll notice it says audio over here in the upper right corner. So if you click on that, you could say audio from file. Audio from file. And you can go and choose your MP3 right there. Remember, oh, not the wind. Oh, I'm doing peanuts. I'm sorry. The winds is going to be the background. We'll do that a different way. This is one that you click on to play the sound. Okay, I'm looking for you to click on to play the sound. How you do that is by going under Insert Audio, go to the desktop, find your MP3, and say Insert. It'll bring up this little icon. Do you see it right here? It's like this little audio icon. Now you can hide that if you want. You can show it if you want. You have a little player if you want. You can also have it play automatically when the slide is shown. So there's different options under playback right here. Do you see it right here? So after I embedded the audio into my slide, you can then you get a player thing. So when the people come to the slide, they could click the button to play it. But there's other ways of doing it where you can actually go over here and say hide during show, which means you don't see the player. And then you can say where it says play automatically. Do you see that right there? Automatically. So when the slide loads, it automatically plays the sound. So you have different options right here. See, click sequence. That means they have to click on it and turn, of course, this off so that they can click on it to play it. Did you see that? Okay, let's try it. I'm going to leave this on. I'm just pointing out you can do that. So let's start from our beginning of our presentation. Here's our beginning of the presentation. I got my animated GIF. I have my pies going there. I have my audio. Again, you have to click on it. Notice when I roll my mouse over it, it brings up the pop-up window. Do you see that? And then you can play it. Okay, that's good. So again, clicking an audio, and then there's other options too. If you remember, there is let's see, are there any other options under there? There's a fade option. There's a volume control, and so on. So there's different options for that. How about we put in the video next? To put the video into your presentation, I'm going to make a new slide. So I'm going to go and make a new slide. Under Insert, New Slide. This time I can do Table and Title and Content. Title and Content. And what does Thanksgiving look like? How about that? Whoosh. I don't know what I'm trying to write here, but we have a video to put in there. So if you do title and slide like I just did with those options, you'll notice down here you have the, now you can use this icon. Now you can use that icon right there that says Insert from File. Do you see that now? If you click on that, you can then go and choose your turkey file, and I'm going to choose my MP4, and I can embed that in there. Notice you have a player in there. If you embed a video, you have a lot of options with a video. There's a lot of options that you can do with a video. Some of these things, again, you could change the window. Look at this. I can put the video in a round. There's like a round. Here it is. Boom. Look at that. Video in a round window. Okay, so again, it's after you put the video in, you have options to do things like this. You can even color correct it if you want. Make it uglier, make it brighter. You have different orders for things. You can crop it. Again, I just put it in a round. You got different frames if you want. Oh, look at this one with the corners all cut out. Look at that. You can apply effects to your video or your frame. 3D rotate. Look at that. Wow. Whew. So there's a lot of options that you can do for a video once you put it into PowerPoint. And again, if we play our presentation again from the beginning, you can see I got my title slide with my animated GIF. I got my pie chart with my pies. I got my sound if I want to play my sound. I can go to my video and I can play my video. Is that fun or what? Now, of course, I stole that, but whatever. Okay, so embedding a video is very nice and useful because you got options that you can't get from just linking to the online one, right? You see you got windows, you can do playback. I think there's one where you can just, it'll automatically play too, just like the sound, right? Where was it? Oh, here it is. Playback, you'd say as soon as it loads, the person doesn't have to click on it, right? Play automatically or when clicked and so on. You can actually have it start at different points of the video as well, I think. The bookmarks and things like that. So there's a lot of options you can do. Okay, how about we want the wind to blow in the background, a whoosh, throughout the entire presentation. So if you want a sound to play throughout the entire presentation, the best is to put it at the very beginning in the first slide. So if I go back to the first slide, I'm going to embed that wind blowing in there, just like I did the other way, but instead of clicking. So here, I'm going to embed it. So I go back to the first slide. Then I'm going to go over here to the insert box, and underneath where it says audio right here, I can click on there. I'm going to say again, audio from file, just like I did last time. And this time I can choose the, I'm going to do my wind, here it is. But this time I'm going to hide the, player. And then I'm going to go where it says background. Where does it go? It should be play in background. That's it. Across all slides. You see it where it says play in background right there? Across all slides. Right there. This option right there. So the user won't see that ugly player thing. They don't need to see it. It's just going to play in the background. Does that make sense? Let's try it. Here we go. Let's try it. We got a scary sound here for Thanksgiving. We should have some party music going for this one, right? We needed to have some party music, not some there. So then we got our next one. We got our food. We could play this as well. It'll play both at the same time. And then we got our video as well. Okay, everybody got that? Let me pause for just a minute here. Next, we'll go over how to make our. Okay, so let's continue with our PowerPoint here. We were gonna speaker notes. So a lot of times when you're making a presentation, you want to be able to have things to give people or speaker notes and things like that. And so inside of the program, there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can add helpful things. I gotta remember how to put the speaker notes in. Hold on. It's under View. Note page. There's a Notes page. It's right here under View. You also have, of course, Normal, which we're in right now. Outline View, which shows you the slides here. And then you can move them around here as well if you want to change the order of them. Again, I'm all under View right now. So again, Normal is what we're normally doing. You can change slides here too, I believe, can't you? No. Yeah, you can drag them around there. See that? Now you can drag one over top of the other. But Outline View, kind of, you get the title here, so it's easy for you to see, right? Right? You get the title. And then you can move them around as well there as well. And then you got Slide Sorter, which allows you to drag them around as well, like this. See that? And drag them around. So that's one way of moving your things around. Then here's the Notes page, and then you can add notes to there. This is the best video on whatever you want. You can write whatever you want. So these are basically, by adding the notes there, when you print out your presentation, you can have it print out a note page like this. Now there's different ways of making note pages where you can have one slide per note like this, but of course that's taking up a big piece of paper. Think of all the trees you're cutting down, right? Wouldn't it be better if I actually included I didn't want to do Slide Master. You wanted to include the Note Master here. Do you see that? And then so there's a Note Master where you can have 2 slides per page. Wonder why it's not showing me my image. Where's I at? Master. I wanted to do, where is it? Master, Note Master. Oh, there it is, Note Master. But I thought there was a way to add only 2 slides. Let me go back. I'm under View, Handout Master. I thought it would show the thumbnail. Hold on, I gotta click here. Outline, 4 slides, 3 slides, 2 slides. Date, time, footer, slide number. Yeah, that's nice. How come it's not showing me? Oh, I guess because I don't have any data in there. You would have to add the data to each slide first, probably, and then you would get that. Do you know what I'm saying here? So if we go back to View and we go to Note page, see how I add notes to this one, right? And then so we go back to Normal, first one, Note page, add some notes. I love Thanksgiving. And you can change the font of that too if you want, if it's too small. Nobody's going to read 12 point. There we go. So there's one there. Let's go back under View, and then we go choose another slide. Let's choose this one. Note page. I like videos. And we can make that bigger as well. And so on. And I think after you do that, then you go to your handout No, it's not showing me anything. Why is it not showing me anything? 2 slides. Slide size. Handout orientation. I thought it would show the slide and the image. Slide and image. It's confusing me. I want a macro. Okay, I don't really know. But here, you can go into the print option, though. When you go to... I don't know why the handout master is not showing me a thumbnail. But when you go to the print option, you can actually go and choose the ability to print with your notes. So I have to think about that for a moment. How do I do that? All right, let me pause it. So it's under page setup, and I have one note, but I thought I could do more than one per page. Just not seeing it. And I don't have a printer in this room, so we can't print out. There's no printer here. Yeah, there's no way to print. What did it say? Would you like to scale content up or down? Cancel. Okay, that was under page setup, is where you can adjust how the handout notes. So it was under page setup, where you can adjust where the handout notes and the slide are printed out together. And then print. I guess if we had a printer, we could go to the printer. I don't know why they built this room without a printer in it. Computer room without a printer. Okay, let's save our presentation. Okay, that's how would I turn it in if I was going to turn this in on Canvas? Woo! Compress. Here we go. So if I go to there and I go to my turkey, you'll notice I have my MP3 in here and I got my PowerPoint. Oh, we forgot to compress our pictures. Oh, we did forget that. We should go over that too. Look how big my PowerPoint, 14.4 megabytes. Woo! What's that? I don't know. Let's try. Yeah, there's not much in here. Oh, I guess it's big because of the video is embedded, but that video shouldn't be part of the PowerPoint. I don't know why it's so big. Oh, the animated GIF? No?
The video?
You can make a PDF, but that's kind of crappy. Let's see. What's under export? PDF, PNG. Yeah, none of these are. No.
Just compress the whole folder.
Compress pictures. That's what I wanted right here. It's under File, Compress Pictures. You see it right there? Yes. And then this gives you the standard compression that is in Microsoft Word. Remember I was showing you that, how to make your Word document smaller? Yeah. So I'm going to do on screen and let's say delete cropped areas. Sure. Boom. Okay, now let's save it. See if it's any smaller. I don't have any pictures in here really though, so that's not really going to make any difference. Oh, I saved 1 megabyte. Okay, well, whatever. So here's what I want you to do. If you want to turn it in on Canvas as a group with the videos and stuff, you just right-click on the folder and say compress. Right there. It's the fifth one down. If you compress it, you then put this on Canvas. And the reason why you would do that, then your video will be with your PowerPoint file. I get a lot of students that turn in their PowerPoint file after they embed a video, and of course I can't see the video from their presentation because they don't include it. So if you include this in Canvas, then I can see it all. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Any questions? Okay, we can stop today.